There comes a moment in your life when something inside you quietly shifts. No announcement, no warning, no dramatic event, just a subtle realization. You're tired. Tired of chasing. Tired of trying. Tired of holding on to people who seem to be slowly letting go of you. And for the first time, you stop. You stop sending that message. You stop checking your phone. You stop trying to keep the connection alive. Not because you don't care, but because you finally see something clearly. Something that was always there, but you refuse to accept. The moment you stop chasing people, you begin to see who was never meant to stay. At first it feels uncomfortable, almost empty, because chasing gives you a sense of purpose. It makes you feel like you're doing something to keep things together, like your effort matters, like if you just try a little harder, everything will go back to how it used to be. But deep down, you already knew the truth, because relationships don't fade suddenly. They fade slowly, in silence, in delayed replies, in shorter conversations, in less effort. But instead of accepting it, you compensate. You give more. You try harder. You become more available. You start chasing what is already drifting away. And that's where you lose yourself. Because chasing is not connection. Chasing is imbalance. It means one person is trying to hold something that both people should be holding equally. But they're not. And you feel it. You feel the difference in energy. The difference in effort. The difference in interest. But instead of stepping back, you step forward. You text more. You explain more. You give more chances. You tell yourself, they're just busy. They're just going through something. They'll come back. But time keeps moving, and nothing changes, except you. You become more anxious, more attached, more invested, while they become more distant, more silent, more gone. And this is the part that hurts the most, not the distance itself, but the realization that you were the only one trying to close it. Because chasing creates an illusion that the connection still exists. But in reality, you're the only one keeping it alive. You're the one starting conversations. You're the one maintaining the bond. You're the one refusing to let it die. And the moment you stop, everything becomes clear. Because what happens when you stop chasing? Silence. No message. No effort. No attempt to reach you. And that silence is the truth. Not what they said, not what they promised, but what they do when you stop trying. That's who they really are. That's how much you really meant. And it's painful, because it forces you to face something you avoided for so long. You were never chasing a person. You were chasing the idea of them, the version you believed in, the connection you hoped was real. But hope is not reality. Effort is. And when effort is one-sided, the connection is already broken. You just didn't want to see it. Because letting go feels like losing. It feels like giving up. It feels like accepting that something you cared about is no longer yours. So you hold on, you chase, you try. But holding on to something that is already gone only keeps you stuck. And chasing someone who is already leaving only makes you lose your dignity. Because the truth is, people who want to stay don't need to be chased. They show up. They respond. They make effort, not sometimes, not when it's convenient, but consistently, because when someone values you, they don't create distance. They close it. They don't ignore you. They prioritize you. They don't make you question your importance. They show it through actions, not words. And when that's missing, no amount of chasing will fix it, because you cannot force someone to stay. You cannot convince someone to care. You cannot chase someone into valuing you. You can only reveal the truth faster. And that truth is simple. If they need to be chased, they were already on their way out. The moment you stop chasing, you stop feeding the illusion. You stop giving energy to something that no longer exists. And suddenly, you see everything clearly. Who reaches out and who disappears. Who tries and who doesn't. Who values you and who only enjoyed being valued by you. Because that's another truth people don't talk about. Some people don't care about you. They care about how you make them feel, the attention you give, the effort you provide, the validation you offer. And the moment you stop giving that, they stop showing up. Not because they changed, but because their reason for staying disappeared. And that's when you realize They were never meant to stay. They were meant to pass through your life, to teach you something, to show you a pattern, to reveal a weakness, and most importantly, to help you understand your own value. Because chasing comes from a lack of it, a belief that you need to prove yourself, that you need to earn someone's presence, that if you just try harder, you will become enough. But you were always enough. You just gave it to the wrong people, and they accepted it, without ever planning to return it. That's why stopping is powerful, not because it changes them, but because it changes you. It breaks the pattern. It restores your control. It brings your energy back to you. And for the first time, you are no longer chasing. You are observing. You are seeing. You are understanding. And that's when something shifts. You stop taking things personally. You stop overthinking. You stop wondering why they changed. Because you finally see they didn't change. They revealed. They revealed how much effort they were willing to give, how much they were willing to stay, how much they actually valued you. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. You can't go back to chasing, because now you understand the cost of your time, the cost of your energy, the cost of your self-respect. And it's too high to give to someone who doesn't choose you. So you step back, not out of anger, not out of ego, but out of clarity, because clarity is what replaces attachment. And with clarity comes peace, a quiet kind of peace, the kind that doesn't depend on someone else's response, the kind that doesn't need constant reassurance, the kind that comes from knowing you are no longer forcing anything, you are no longer chasing anyone, and whatever stays, stays naturally, without pressure, without effort, without chasing, because what is meant for you doesn't require you to lose yourself to keep it, and what requires you to chase it is not meant to stay. So the next time you feel the urge to chase, pause, ask yourself, if I stop trying, what will happen? And be honest with the answer, because that answer will tell you everything. It will show you who values you, who respects you, who is willing to stay, without being forced. And once you see that, you won't need to chase anymore, because you'll understand that the moment you stop chasing people is the moment you start finding yourself. And in that moment, you don't lose people, you lose illusions. And that is not loss. That is freedom.